Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's class, we will solve previous year question paper. We'll solve 5 marks problem on cost accounting. So let's start with the first problem. So this problem is on job costing. From the following information, prepare an estimate for job number 505. We'll see what information they have given in this problem. Raw material consumed 34,000. Direct wages paid rupees 40,000. Factory expenses 50% on wages. So direct expenses we have to calculate 50% on wages amount, that is 40,000. Office expenses 20% on factory cost. Factory cost means works cost. So office expenses we have to charge on factory cost, that is 20% of works cost. The quotation should include a profit of 20% on selling price, and we have to calculate 20% profit on selling price. So by taking all this information, we have to prepare job cost sheet for job number 505. Okay, this problem is based on job costing. Okay, we'll start the solution. Right heading, cost sheet for job number 505. Particulars, amount. So first we have to take raw material. Right here, raw material amount is 34,000. Next, direct wages. Direct wages is 40,000. Add these two amounts, 34,000 plus 40,000, and you will get 74,000. The 74,000 is called prime cost. Clear this first part? First we have to take raw material, then direct wages, and total of these two is called prime cost. Add factory overhead. So factory overhead, how much we have to take? 50% on wages. So right here add factory overhead in bracket 50% of wages. Wages amount is 40,000. Write in bracket wages amount 40,000 into 50%. Factory expenses is 50% on wages. So 40,000 into 50%, we will get 20,000. Write in amount column 20,000. Add these two figures. 74,000 plus 20,000, we will get 94,000. 94,000 is called works cost or factory cost. Next, we have to add office expenses. Office expenses, see the problem. How much we have to charge? 20% on factory cost. Factory cost means works cost. So office expenses is 20% on factory cost. So just now we have got factory cost, that is 94,000. On this 94,000, we have to calculate office expenses at 20%. So right here add office expenses in bracket, right? Factory cost is 94,000. 94,000 into 20%. So office expenses is 20% on factory cost. 94,000 into 20%, you will get 18,800. Add these two amounts, 94,000 plus 18,800, and the total is 1,12,800. This is called cost of sales. Add profit. See the last sentence. The quotation should include a profit of 20% on selling price. So profit we have to calculate 20% on selling price. But in this problem, they have not given selling price. So we have got the cost amount, total cost, that is 1,12,800. On this amount, we will calculate the profit. For that, right, add profit to calculate 20% profit on selling amount. So we'll think that selling amount is 100 and the profit is 20. From 100 minus 20, you will get 80. 80 is the cost. So right here, add profit. The cost amount is 1,12,800 into 20 divided by 80. So ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸೊ ಆ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ we have to calculate the amount of profit. So the cost amount is 1,12,800 into 20% is the profit divided by 80. 80 is the cost. Calculate this 1,12,800 into 20 divided by 80. 80 from where we got this 80? 100 minus 20 will get 80. And you will get 28,200. It is the profit amount. Add these two figures. 1,12,800 plus 28,200. You will get 1,41,000. This is the sales or the selling price. Okay, a simple 5 marks problem on job costing. For all of you, this first problem. Next, we will solve a problem on contract costing. 5 marks problem on contract costing. Problem number 2. From the following information, calculate the amount of profit to be transferred to profit and loss account. Okay, on this topic, that is profit on incomplete contract, I have already solved some 5 problems. Okay, you can refer my previous videos. So from the following information, we have to calculate amount of profit to be transferred to profit and loss account. We'll see what information they have provided here. Notional profit is rupees 1,40,000. Value of work certified rupees 7 lakh. Contract price is 10 lakh and the contractee pays 90% of work certified. Okay, all the information they have given in this problem. Let's see the which condition is applied to this problem. So contract price is 10 lakh and the value of work certified amount is 7 lakh. 10 lakh into half, how much you will get? 5 lakh. So this work certified amount is more than half of the contract price. Correct? 10 lakh into half, how much you will get? 5 lakh. So 5 lakh, this work certified amount is more than half of the contract price. So when the work certified amount is more than half of the contract price, then 2/3 of notional profit is transferred to profit and loss account. So in this problem, we have to transfer 2/3 of notional profit to profit and loss account and remaining amount to reserve. Clear? Which condition we have to apply to this problem? Okay, let's start the solution. Calculation of amount of profit to be transferred to profit and loss account. Formula is profit and loss account is equal to 2/3 into notional profit into percentage of cash received. So ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ percentage of cash received ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, that is 90%. So I have taken percentage of cash received. If you want, you can take cash received divided by work certified. Okay, in place of percentage of cash received, you can write cash received divided by certified. 2/3, same we will write here, notional profit. Notional profit is 1,40,000. Right here 1,40,000. Percentage of cash received is 90%. Okay, in place of percentage of cash received, you can write cash received divided by work certified. Okay, cash received, how you will calculate? 90% of work certified. 7 lakh into 90%, you will get 6 lakh 30,000 divided by work certified amount is 7 lakh. By taking this formula, cash received divided by work certified also, you can calculate the amount of profit to be transferred to profit and loss account. I have taken a percentage of cash received. So whichever is easy to you, take that formula and calculate the amount. So profit and loss account is equal to 2/3 into notional profit into percentage of cash received. 2/3 notional profit is 1,40,000 and the percentage of cash received is 90%. Calculate this. 2/3 into 1,40,000 into 90%. You will get 84,000. So this 84,000 amount is transferred to profit and loss account. And remaining amount is transferred to reserve. So write here reserve. So how will calculate this amount? Reserve. So the notional profit is, total notional profit amount is 1,40,000. I have shown here calculation. Notional profit is 1,40,000 minus the amount transferred to profit and loss account. Just we have calculated. Amount of profit to be transferred to profit and loss account is 84,000. From 1,40,000 minus 84,000, you will get 56,000. So this 56,000 amount is transferred to reserve. Clear? Out of this 1,40,000 notional profit, 84,000 amount is transferred to profit and loss account and 56,000 rupees is transferred to reserve. Okay, we'll see. Third problem. Third problem is based on operating costing or service costing. We'll see what we have to calculate. Ganesh Transport Company operates 5 buses between Vijaypur to Bagalkot. The distance between these two cities is about 80 kilometers. Okay, Ganesh Transport Company operates 5 buses and the distance between these two cities, that is Vijaypur to Bagalkot, distance is 80 kilometers. The capacity of each bus is 50 passengers. So the number of seats or the passengers can travel in each 5 buses is 50 passengers. On an average, the buses are 20% empty. Okay, the bus is not 100% occupied. It is 20% empty. Means it is 80% occupied. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ 100% occupied ಇಲ್ಲ 20% ಏನಿದೆ ಖಾಲಿ ಇದೆ empty ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು occupied ಇದೆ 80% ಅಲ್ಲ 100 minus 20 you will get 80. So the bus is 80% occupied. All the buses run all the days of the month. August. Okay, here they have mentioned the month August. So in August, how many days are there? 31. Okay, whenever they mention the month, you have to see in that month how many days are there? 30 or 31. According to that, you have to take the number of days. So in this problem, ಈ problem ಅಲ್ಲಿ particularly month and mention ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, that is August. In August, 31 days are there. So we have to take number of days, 31 days. Clear this point? Each bus makes 2 round trips. 2 round trips means 2 into 2. So we have to take 4 trips, not 2. Because here they have mentioned 2 round trips. 2 round trips means we have to take double, that is 4 trips. All the points are clear? Calculate total kilometers and second one total passenger kilometers. So in this problem, first we have to calculate total kilometers and second is total passenger kilometers. Okay, we'll start the solution. First, we'll calculate total kilometers. So the formula is total kilometers is equal to number of buses into distance into trips into number of days. These four things we have to take to calculate total kilometers. This is 5 buses, and next we have to take distance. The distance between these two cities is 80 kilometers. Trips. Each bus makes 2 round trips. Means we have to take 4 trips into number of days. So in August, 31 days are there. So take here 31 days. Multiply this. 5 buses into 80 kilometers into 4 trips into 31 days. And you will get 49,600 kilometers. So total kilometers is 49,600. So first part is over. Next we have to calculate total passenger kilometers. Formula: number of buses into distance into trips into number of days into number of seats into occupancy. So in total kilometer, we just take number of buses, distance, trips and number of days. In total passenger kilometers, we have to take number of buses, distance, trips, number of days, number of seats and occupancy. Number of buses, 5 buses. Distance is 80 kilometers. Trips, 4 trips. Number of days is 31 days. Number of seats. So in each bus, how many passengers can travel? 50 passengers. So 50 seats. Into occupancy. Bus is 20% empty. Means the bus is 80% occupied. So take here 80%. Multiply all this. 5 into 80 into 4 into 31 into 50 into 80%, and you will get 19,84,000. This is total passenger kilometers. Okay, this fourth problem is on output costing. From the following, prepare cost sheet and show cost per unit and profit for the period. Okay, in this problem, we have to prepare cost sheet and we have to calculate cost per unit and profit per unit, profit on per unit. So we'll see what information they have given in this problem. Raw material consumed 1,70,000. Direct wages is rupees 1,50,000. Machine hour worked is 2,500 hours. Machine hour rate is rupees 32. So this machine hour worked or the machine rate will take to calculate the amount of factory overhead. Okay, this machine hours worked is related to factory overhead. Office overhead is 15% of works cost. So office overhead we have to calculate 15% of works cost. Selling overhead rupees 10 per unit. Unit produced 14,000. Unit sold 13,000 at rupees 50 per unit. Okay, number of units produced is 14,000 and the number of units sold is 30,000 at the rate 50 per unit. Okay, let's start the solution. Heading cost sheet. So we have to calculate total cost and cost per unit. So we have to prepare 3 columns: particulars, total cost and cost per unit. First we have to take raw material. Okay, raw material total is 1,70,000. So in total column write 1,70,000. Cost per unit, how you will calculate? 1,70,000 divided by 14,000. 14,000 is the unit produced. So in this problem, units produced are 14,000. So we have to calculate total cost of 14,000 units and cost per unit. Total cost of the raw material cost of 14,000 units is 1,70,000. Now we have to calculate cost per unit. For that, what we have to do? 1,70,000 divided by 14,000 to get the cost per unit. Okay, total raw material amount ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 1,70,000. That is the total cost per unit ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು 1,70,000 divided by number of units produced. So ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ number of units produced ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 14,000. So 1,70,000 divided by 14,000 ಮಾಡಿ to get the cost per unit. For every item you have to do like this. You have to divide it by 14,000. So you will get 12.14. 1,70,000 divided by 14,000. You will get 12.14. Next is direct wages. Direct wages is 1,50,000. Right here in cost sheet, direct wages 1,50,000. To get the cost per unit, 1,50,000 divided by 14,000, you will get 10.71. Add these two amounts. 1,70,000 plus 1,50,000, you will get 3,20,000. Cost per unit 12.14 plus 10.71, total is 22.85. This is called prime cost. Next, add factory overhead. ಸೊ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಷಿನ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಹೌದಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ಈ ಮಷೀನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ತಾಸು ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತೆ 2,500 and rate per hour is rupees 32. So we'll write here add factory overhead in bracket write machine work for 2,500 hours into rate per hour is rupees 32. So 2,500 into 32, you will get 80,000. This is the total factory overhead. Now we have to get cost per unit. So 80,000 divided by 14,000, you will get 5.71. Add this prime cost and factory overhead. Prime cost we have got 3,20,000 plus 80,000 and the total is 4 lakh. Cost per unit 22.85 plus 5.71 and the total is 28.56. Add office overhead. Office overhead, see the problem, how much we have to charge? 15% of works cost. Just now we have got works cost. So this 4 lakh and 28.56 is the works cost amount. So office overhead we have to charge 50% of works cost. So in bracket write 4 lakh into 15% and you will get 60,000. And cost per unit 60,000 divided by 14,000, 4.28. Add these two amounts, works cost and office overhead. 4 lakh plus 60,000, total is 4,60,000. Cost per unit 28.56 plus 4.28, total 32.84. So in this problem, number of units produced they have given, that is 14,000, and the number of units sold is 13,000. So by taking these two information, we can calculate closing stock of finished goods. Okay, closing stock of finished goods. And this closing stock of finished goods we have to less from cost of production. So right here, less closing stock. So how we will calculate this closing stock? Number of units produced minus number of units sold. So number of units produced is, so I have showed here calculation in bracket. Number of units produced is 14,000 minus number of units sold, that is 13,000. 14,000 minus 13,000, you will get 1,000. And rate per unit, how you will calculate rate per unit? Cost of production divided by number of units produced. Cost of production is 4,60,000. 4,60,000 divided by 14,000. You will get 32.85. 1,000 into 32.85, and the amount is, closing stock amount is 32,850. And cost per unit column nil. From 4,60,000 minus 32,850, and you will get 4,27,150. And here will be the same, that is 22, that is 32.84. Next, add selling overhead. Selling overhead amount is rupees 10 per unit. Means on per unit, the selling overhead is rupees 10. So how many units they have sold? See the last sentence, number of units sold is 13,000. So right here in solution, selling overhead in bracket, number of units sold is 13,000. 13,000 into rate per unit is, selling overhead per unit is rupees 10. 13,000 into 10, you will get 1,30,000. And cost per unit is 10, even in the problem. Add these two amounts, 4,27,150 plus 1,30,000, and you will get 5,57,150. And cost per unit 32.84 plus 10, and the total is 42.84. This is called cost of sales. Add profit. So in this problem, they have not given information related to profit, but they have mentioned the sales amount. So unit sold is 13,000 at rupees 50 per unit. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ರುಪೀಸಿಗೆ ಅವರು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ? rupees 50. So number of units sold is 13,000 and the rate per unit is 50. So right here sales. So 1 unit ಅನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ರುಪೀಸಿಗೆ ಮಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 50,000. 50 rupees. So right here rate per unit, cost per unit is 50. And to get this total sales amount, what we have to do? Number of units sold is 13,000 into rate per unit. Selling price per unit is 50. 13,000 into 50, you will get 6,50,000. To get the profit amount, from 6,50,000 minus 5,57,150, and you will get the difference amount, that is 92,850. This is the profit. Understood? First we have to take the sales, because in this problem they have given information related to sales. That is 13,000 into 50, you will get 6,50,000. 6,50,000 in the 5,57,150 minus madri, and you will get the difference amount, that is 92,850 is the profit. Same we will do for cost per unit. Selling price is 50, from 50 minus 42.84, and you will get 7.16. Cost per, profit per unit is, profit on per unit is 7.16, and profit on 13,000 units is 92,850. Thank you friends for watching my video.